All right. So the stuff we're doing today, we're going to solve systems of equations by graphing. All right. So what we'll do is we're going to draw these lines. We're going to have two separate lines. Whoops, sorry about that. We're going to have two separate lines. And just like Jake and the Neverland Pirates, where those two lines cross, X marks the spot. Anybody seen Jake and the Neverland? Yeah, I got one laugh over there. Nobody else has seen it, I guess. All right. Anyway, we're going to draw two lines. We're going to graph two lines, and where they cross, that is going to be what our solution is. Okay? So there's two ways to do it. There's a way to do it by graphing. There's a way to do it algebraically. We are going to start with graphing today. Okay? So I'm going to look at both of these problems. So my two equations, I've got y equals x plus 2. The other one is y equals negative 2 plus 4. So I will start off by drawing my graph itself. And I'm about to give up on these things, so it might just be drawn by hand. Not nearly as good as you'd hope, but I can probably do it better that way. Even when I try my best, it still doesn't work. All right. Ooh. All right, so let's look at these two problems over here. For my very first one, I'm just going to look at this first one on top. We'll have to solve for my m value, which is my slope. I'll have to solve for my b value. So for that top one, what's my slope on that top one? 1 over 1. What is my b value for that one? 2. Fantastic. I'm just going to go one at a time right now. So I'll worry about this next one second. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to graph this line. I'm going to start off, I'm going to go to the number 2. So right here, here's where my first point's going to be. My slope is 1 over 1. That means I'm going to go up 1 over 1. Up 1 over 1. Okay, I've got at least 3 points. I'm happy. If you want to do more of them, you can. Oh, that's not very good at all. There you go. That's a little better. All right. Also, if you use a straight edge, like a ruler on these ones, it'll make things a little bit easier. For my next one, I'm going to choose some different colors just to make sure that you can see the difference in these lines. For this next one, I've got y equals negative 2x minus 4. What is my m value for that one? Negative 2 over 1. What is my b value? Negative 4. I love it. Okay, so for this one, I'm going to make my very first point at negative 4. So I go down 1, down 2, down 3. My very first point is right there. My slope is going to be negative 2 over 1, meaning I can go down 2 and to the right 1. So down 2 to the right 1. All right, that's getting really far at the bottom. So I'm going to try to go in the other direction right now. So instead of going down 2 to the right 1, I'm going to go up 2 and then to the left 1. So up 2 to the left 1. Mainly because my drawing is way better if I just make points. I'm going to go up 2 to the left 1 again. I'm going to make that line. Do you see a spot where X marks a spot? You do. Fantastic. All right, so what we're going to do to find the solution to this is we're going to go and we're actually going to give the ordered pair on where these ones come together at. So when I put my ordered pair, which number comes first, the X value or the Y value? The X value, then the Y value. So I'm going to go back 2. So 1, 2. So my x value is going to be negative 2. And then my y value is how much it's going up or down. It's not going up or down at all. So my solution to this first one, by graphing, is negative 2, 0. So when you are doing the homework today, you will need to graph it. I'll need to see 2 sets of lines. And then I also need this ordered pair to show the solution. Okay? Those are the 3 things I need. I need 2 separate lines, and I need an ordered pair. All right, on to example 2. Hopefully you guys will be able to talk me through this one. All right, let me get a different color pen. I'm just going to draw my lines. I know it's not perfect, but it is way better than me trying to figure out how to make straight lines. Kind of. Thank you. All right, for this top one, every single time I need to find my slope and my b value. Somebody help me out. Gabriel, just give me one of them, not both.
M is negative 1 over 1.
My slope is going to be negative 1 over 1 because he saw right here, x is negative x. Somebody else, give me what my b value is going to be for that top one. Lawrence? 5. Fantastic. Again, the reason I focused so much on you guys just doing the m's and the b's yesterday is so we can do this stuff like today. You guys are flying through it. All right. Do you want to put where that first point's going to be? No. Does anybody want to either come and put it on the board or point up here where it should be? If you want to, go for it. No? You want to go for it? Yep, just point to where it's at, or you can put it on the computer. There you go. Find the graph. Oh, we need to go all the way up to 5.
What? Oh,
you're looking at that
okay.
Second one, yeah.
Oh.
Perfect. My very first point is going to be at 5 or 0, 5 on that x line. Okay, that's where my very first point is going to be. It's at 5. And then my slope is going to be negative 1 over 1, meaning I go down 1 to the right 1. Or I can go up 1 to the left 1. Because I'm terrible at making straight lines, I'm just going to go through and use that slope to continue making all my points. So my very first line is going to look like that. New color. Yahoo. So for my next equation, m value. Daniel? 2 over 1, positive 2 over 1. I like it. My b value. Austin? A positive 2. Do you want to put the point? Anybody want to put the point on that one? Austin, you want it?
Oh, shit.
Go for it.
Well, he was saying,
I'm good with whatever.
Oh, yeah.
First point on the b value.
Super 8.
Fantastic. Okay. Yeah, you went from right here, you just went up to 2. That's my very first point's going to be at. And then my slope is what?
Positive 2 over 1.
Positive 2 over 1. Luis, you want to draw that one? I'm going to give my next point for what the slope is going to be. I went 2 spots. 2 over 1. Positive 2 over 1. You went negative.
Oops. That never happened.
I didn't see it at all.
See what?
Exactly. So I'll have 2 over 1. Fantastic. And then from that point, do it again. You're going to go up 2 over 1. Fantastic. I love it. Then you need to play connect the dots. Just make a straight line through them. Sweet. That's right. It can keep on going on forever, but no matter what. Are we able to act like pirates right now? Yeah, just next time mark the spot.
Yeah. Ooh.
Okay, we got next. We find a spot where they come together. The spot where they came together, I need to put down an ordered pair where they came together. So my x value is first, so it goes over 1. And then my y value, so from 1, it goes up 1, 2, 3, and then 4. So my ordered pair is going to be 1, 4. How you feeling? You guys are going to do one on your own. That's my goal anyway. Okay, I'm going to do some rearranging because you guys had this part down. No problem. So I'm going to rewrite this problem on the bottom so that way you guys can do it. Again, I wanted to make sure my x is going on the other side. So I have 2y equals negative x. That didn't erase all the way. Negative x plus 8. Because it has a 2, I need to divide all the things by 2. And I'm left with y equals negative 1 over 2x plus 4. So here's my y value, or the one up top, and here's my other one. I want you to write down the m value, the b value, and then to graph it, and then find where they cross. Yep. Correct. Perfect. First, you know what you do right now. So 3x minus 3.
Well, this is telling me.
Yep. Yeah, you did. Yeah. So you first want to and negative 3. Just write down yourself every single time. So your slope for this one is going to be positive 3 over 1. Your B is going to be negative 3. You just have to go backwards.
It always was this hilarious. I get remember I should see
All right, for anybody who's still stuck, I'm going to write down what your M and your B value should be. Okay, and then I'm going to keep on helping some people, but if you're done, just hold tight. So for the top one, my M value, my slope should be a positive 3 over 1. My B value should equal negative 3. For my second one, my M value should equal negative 1 over 2. My B value should be 4. Again, I'm looking at this part here, and then this part here. This part here, and this part here. If you're struggling with the M's and the B's, that's where they came from. Okay, so this means a B value. So our B value, this one should be starting right your slope is not right. Your slope should be 3 over 1 instead of 3 over 3. So start at negative 3, our slope is 1. 3 over 1. So up 3, in this spot, up 3 over 1. Perfect. So that's math up 3 over 1. Fantastic. So far, so good. Now let's look at the second one. Our M value for that one is going to be negative.
Get your hands off me.
Sorry.
You gotta get- I was looking at the worst the whole time.
Draw those lines, connect the dots. There we go. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna graph this one for everybody. And then I'll give you guys the assignment for the day. It's gonna be, I'm gonna say a weirder assignment, but it's not super weird. I'm just picking and choosing the ones that I wanna go with. My very first one, well, my b value was -3. My slope was 3/1, so I go up 1, 2, 3 over 1, up 3 over 1, up 3 over 1. My first line kind of looks like that. My next one was at, my b value is 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4. My slope was -1/2, so down 1/2, down 1/2, down 1/2. That one looks kind of like that. I find the spot where they both cross, and my ordered pair should be 2, 3. Okay?
Couple things that I noticed, you really have to watch our negatives. And then also your B value is always going to be on the y-axis.
On the up and down line.
Up and down.
Okay, your assignment, don't look at that second one on the sample. Your assignment, I want you to do page 423. And your problems are going to be 5, 6, 7, and 10. You guys have 4 total problems. 5, 6, 7, and 10. All of them will have a perfect solution that's going to be on like an actual grid coordinate. If you have any decimals, something happened wrong.